there is a fire from one piece of wood. No matches, no lighters. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to take one piece of wood and a string and make fire with it. I'm talking one piece of wood and a string. Then you need some tools to be able to make this, and it's called bow drill. Right here, I have some cedar wood that's been sitting on this pile over here. And I'm gonna make my bow, my spindle, my hearth board. I'm gonna use a string and I'm gonna make fire here. And I'm gonna actually take this piece of cedar here. This is the wood that I've selected. It's cedar wood, and I'm gonna use it. And from this, you're gonna get fire. And if you stick around, you'll learn how to do this as well. Moved into a little bit further into the woods a little bit. These are the woods behind my house. I've got my cedar here. Now this cedar is curved, and I specifically got it curved like this because I want my bow, I want it to be a little curved, and it just helps with making that ember. Also, I gotta split this. So I've gotta make several items here: a bow, a spindle, and a hearth board. So the way I'm gonna start doing that is I've got here my hatchet, I've got my saw, and I have my pocket, I was gonna say pocket knife. I have my knife here, and I've got this piece of string here as well. So I don't want to lose my string, so I'm going to put it in my pocket. Before I split this, what I want to do is all of this bark, you see all this stringy bark? I want to take that off, okay? Most of it, because I need to use this. I'm going to make a tinder bundle out of this, okay? And I'm just going to peel off all of this bark, and I've got to process this bark. I ended up getting this shamog because all these wood shavings I want to save instead of just sitting them on the ground. And to set them over here. I'm going to go ahead and process it down into finer, thinner, or smaller fibers. The way I do that is I take this bundle here, basically bundle it up, and I'm going to just work the fibers, make them smaller. Right here. Now you could use a shirt for this or whatever you need, but there's my tinder bundle right there. And it's curved here. So because it's so long, to take pieces, and I'm gonna cut out pieces here, here, here with my saw, and then I'm gonna split to those sections. And I cut it in two places here. So I found this hole right here. I'm gonna set it here, and I'm gonna try to split from here to here. All right, so I got these pieces separated. See, I was thinking this could be my bow, but I might make this my bow because I need a spindle about this long, and this ain't gonna make a great spindle. You see, it's got a hollow piece, so this might have to be my bow right here. Let me go ahead and begin to work on this. All right, now that I've got that real thin at the base, I'm gonna drill a hole. That's gonna be to put my cordage through. I have a little knot on the end, and I have a drilled hole. And take my string here, I have a bowline knot, and then I'm going to run the other end of this string through this hole here. So there is the bow. Not the best bow, I don't really like it. I like my bow to be, you know, to my armpit. Now let's make a spindle. I think my best spindle is gonna come from this section right here. And I want this to be in the shape of a pencil. Okay, this is what I have so far. You can see here there's a little bit of sap that ran, so this is gonna be my top handhold side. This bottom side here is gonna be my drill side. So what I need to do is I need to round this side over, and I need to bring this side to a sharp point. I simply press and spin my spindle. See how I'm just chopping off? Just like this. I'm just working my way around, eyeballing it, making sure it's an even point. Sharp point. Now let's blunt this end here. I'll start up here, press in, spin. Very similar to what I was just doing, except I'm not bringing it to a sharp point. So you can see it's rounded over here, sharp on this end. This is what I'm looking for, okay? I need to make a hearth board. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this thinner piece here right now, for now. My knife. I just need this spindle to be able to sit in here when I spin it. I've got one last thing that I have to do. I have to have a handhold. The handhold is any block of wood or anything to brace the spindle. So I'm gonna use this as my handhold. Now I need to be able to reduce friction on this handhold because this thing is gonna be spinning up here. So I'm gonna drill a little hole. This has to be able to sit in here so I can hold it, okay? So I grabbed some green briar leaves. I'm going to crush up, just kind of fold them over, and I'm gonna set them over the top of this hole here and take this piece and just kind of stuff in there and just basically work this. Now, the more that I work this, it's gonna gloss over and it's gonna be a lot less friction on this handhold. See, it's kind of green, it got some green pieces there. So I've got my hearth board, I've got my handhold and my spindle. My spindle will spin here, my hearth board will be here, and I have my bow over here. Wrap this, set it on the outside, and I'm gonna wrap it once, just like this, wrap it around. Need a good tight hold on this thing. So I'm gonna pull it where I have to pop it into place like this. Once I get it to the space I want, I pull it just a hair more, and then I wrap it. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, now let's do a burn in. I'm gonna lay my hearth board down flat. I'm going to place my foot on the hearth board, my left foot. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to grab my drill. I'm going to take the bottom, and I'm gonna wrap it, but I'm just gonna wrap it one time and it pops into place, just like that. Yep. I'm gonna add a few more of these leaves up here. So let's just see if I can get this thing to burn in. Notice my hand is braced up against my leg. I'm wrapped over my knee, my shoulder here. I'm wrapped around my leg here, and I'm bracing this hand right here, my wrist, up against my leg. I'm just taking my time. Pressing in, building smoke, building heat. And I have a good burn. You can see what's going on there. Okay. I'm going to need to cut a V that goes from the outside all the way to the center of this burned hole here. I'm gonna use my knife to do that. You can see it almost to that center, okay? Now I'm going to take the bottom here, and I'm gonna actually flare it out a little bit. And I flared the bottom just a hair. You can see I flared it at the bottom, okay? Go back to my green leaves. That's in there really good. Pop that into place. Okay. Taking my time. You can see some smoke there. Picking up the pace. And there, my friends, is an ember. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second and move this camera around. Okay, I've got this ember made. Now, I've got to get my tinder bundle that I had earlier. And I'm going to take that ember, that smoking ember, I'm going to place it in this tinder bundle here. I'm going to give it where it's got just enough air. What I didn't do, clear me out a spot here. Give it some air. Wait. Well, I lost it. I lost the ember. It went out. Probably because I goofed off too much. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I've got another ember. There it is. Drop it in there. Now, the thing is, the last time I was goofing off. But let's see if I can build this by adding some heat to it. Oh, look, here we go. There we go. Here we go. Right there, right there. There it is, y'all. There it is. There's the flame. Add this. We went from one piece of wood to a fire. All you had to do is, with a little know-how and some tools, and you can make this fire happen. So what happens if you run out of matches, lighters, or you lose them? It's good to know other ways and other means to make fires. Thanks for watching. Remember, the only way to heaven is through Jesus. He came, he lived, he died on the cross for our sins that we could be forgiven. He's buried in a tomb, and on the third day he arose from the grave. Remember, he loves you. No matter what you're going through, give it to Christ and let him take care of it.